And I'm back. Okay, we're back. I'm back, we're back, whatever the hell I want to say. I now, not my expected break at all. I wasn't expecting to get any more of the 2022 Revolutions because I did open one before and it was a non-auto and it was, I don't know. But I've never spoken about the other card shop in Taiwan. There is a second card shop. It's about another 20 to 25 minute drive for me to get there by motorcycle, and it's a pretty good hike to get there. And they don't carry a lot of WWE. He's mostly baseball, basketball, football. Once in a while he gets in WWE. He has some guys that buy it, but it doesn't always sell well, so he doesn't order a lot. He doesn't believe in the or in the Japanese wrestling stuff because he doesn't think it will sell at all, which is crazy, but yeah, so I guess I have him on Facebook, but he rarely updates. Like, it's an older guy, and he's just not really a technological guy. And suddenly I noticed there's a post from a couple of days ago saying that he found a couple cases of Revolution 2022 and he just wants them out of the shop. So I called him up. He gave me a pretty sweet deal on these ones. So we are going to dive into this video and another video later. We're going to dive into some of the Revolution Hobo boxes. Now I'm going to call these Hobo boxes because it's like they're halfway to hobby boxes, but they're kind of still like the blaster boxes as well because they don't guarantee the auto. Revolution has some great autos in them, but they don't totally. Yeah, there's a lot of parallels inside, but they still don't have everyone has an auto. And for the price of these boxes, well, the original price of these boxes, they should be guaranteeing at least one freaking auto. Like, these boxes, original price here, were more than double the price of the NXT boxes. And at least the NXT boxes were guaranteed. So let's move one of them aside over just past John Cena over there. Actually, we'll put him over here by Shawn Michaels so you guys can see that I'm not pulling some type of shenanigans or something like that. Even though, why would I? It's my box. All right, so these are those weird boxes that open up strange. All right, so there we go. Let's get into some Revolution 2022. Like I said, I got a deal on them, but if it's a no auto box, I'm still not going to be happy because it's not the best price, but it's way better than the regular price. So, all right, these ones, the packs are not as deep, so we got to be a little more careful when we're cutting into them. Oh yeah, these are the ones that we just go pack by pack, but it's still better and easier just to have the packs ready this way instead of cracking into each one that way. It's actually, you can probably see it's a lot brighter right now because it's like noon on Sunday here right now. My wife is working today because there's a big political rally she has to cover for the news here. So she's not home. I'm supposed to be working on reports for my school, and instead I'm doing this. All right, we got some type of a die cut thing on the back. All right, because I can feel a weird one there. All right, I got to get back into my way of sitting so I can actually see what we got here. All right, Marcel Barthel. That's how you say it? Yeah. Shia Lee. I'm surprised they haven't done a lot with her. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the Chinese thing, maybe she's still a little green, but like, put her beside any of the other, like, she's Chinese, but put her beside the Japanese girls and she stands out. Like, she really does. She is gorgeous, but I don't know, maybe it's just she doesn't have the same style. To me, she's not as hot as Kairi Sane, but she still is pretty damn gorgeous. Gigi Dolan. I know everybody's into Gigi Dolan. I really am not. Santos Escobar. Apologies, I got a bit of a cold this week. I'm going to put down that die cut thing. So, because this Santos Escobar one with the really, really bad cut top on it is a 199 angular. All right, so a 199 angular. We're back into me having to figure out what the hell all these parallels are again, because they've got all these crazy parallels all the time. All right, and we have a die cut lift off of Charlotte Flair. Now, actually, you know what? I shouldn't make fun of names, and I shouldn't make any more jokes on here. Somebody got really upset in one of my last videos when I said that Rey Mysterio was 617. I apologize for making a joke. It's just like around my wife when I make jokes around my wife and she doesn't understand my jokes and she gets mad at me for it. See, that one looks like it's got a special thing to it, like it's kind of like a disco on the back, but that's pretty cool liftoff, even though I can't stand Charlotte. Alright, I won't say much because I shouldn't really say much about people who actually do turn in and want to listen to this stuff, but I do make jokes. I enjoy making jokes. And the Rey Mysterio card, if I pull it back out and showed it to you, 9 out of 10 people would say that it looks like he signs at 617. And I'm an English teacher, so I know what a 9 should look like. Alright, let's get back into this. Liv Morgan. Cameron Grimes. Candice LeRae. Is she back, or is she gone, or is she pregnant again? What the hell's up with her? Ilya Dragunov. We have an Ilya Dragunov. Groove. Okay, so Groove is the one with all the little circly circles, right? So that's what, I don't know, that Charlotte Flair kind of looks like a groove, kind of looks like a disco, but I guess it's just the way that they made the back of that liftoff one look. Alright, so a groove is unnumbered, correct? Yeah, grooves are unnumbered. And we have the Bella Twits. There we go. Nikki and Brie, what's their new name now? Hernandez, Rodriguez, whatever the hell they go by now. But there's the Bella Twits. Alright, pack number 3. What do we have here? We have a Montez Ford. Anybody think that they're going to be, I guess they're going heel turn on those guys? They're going to put them together with Bobby Lashley was what I think I read. Or at least they left with Lashley. I don't know. Everybody's like, it's the new Hurt Business. It's like, yep. And there's no, who was it? There was another wrestler, I can't remember who it was, that on Twitter about a year ago that said, stop putting all the black wrestlers together and saying that they need to be a faction. I kind of agree. Like, I agree, but I also see the reasoning behind it. I also see why the wrestlers would want to do it that way. But yeah, don't always be like, oh, he is and he is, so they should be together. Okay, John Cena. Indy Hart. God, how can I forget Indy's name? Hulk Hogan. That one is a Hogan Astro. I think I got a Hogan one like that before. Now, when I was a kid, and I hated Hogan, I was never into the yellow and red. There were a few Saturday Night Main Event matches where he wore different colors. Now, this is close, but there was one where he wore the blue tights, a white shirt, blue boots, and the white knee pads. And I thought he looked so much cooler that way. And I wasn't a fan of his, so I guess that was part of it. He looked different, but when he did different colors for different months, I thought it was really, really cool. But then the red and yellow kind of stuck, and then that was what they went with on it. It's kind of like, New Day. The Hart Foundation were the same way. They used to have different color stripes sometimes. They would have the stripes, they would have pink stripes, red stripes, blue stripes. It was always interesting to see, like, oh, what color stripes and knee pads are they going to wear this time? And then suddenly it was like, yeah, let's just stick with pink. All right, Tony D'Angelo rookie card. Alexa Bliss. Oh, we're a little high on these ones. Riddle. All right, we've got a Braun Breaker Astro. All right, Braun Breaker Astro card, which is an unnumbered one. Alright, Braun Breaker Astro, we'll stick him there, and, we've got, like, the seizure-inducing vortex of Shotzi. Sunburst Vortex. Alright, a Sunburst, that's a trippy-ass card. Still unnumbered, though. And it is numbered, there we go. Number 1 out of 99, first number, nice one. Saw a lot of people like because she shaved her head this week on SmackDown. Then I keep seeing in like wrestling groups where it's like people like, oh, Triple H probably told her to shave her head because Vince was the one that gave her the green hair, and it's like, no, she was in NXT with Triple H before. Triple H brought her in and then brought her up, and then Vince took over, and I don't know. But come on, like everybody, if you live online, you know that her sister has liver cancer and that she's shaving her head because her sister had to shave her head too. Like I don't think her shaving her green hair off is a punishment when she tweeted that she was like supporting her sister. Sometimes I fear for the future of this world. Raquel Rodriguez, Carmella, Jerry Lawler Astro. Yep, Jerry Lawler Astro. I was actually just reading a story like about 10 minutes ago about that whole Survivor Series with like Bret's Hearts versus Lawler's Knights and how Lawler suddenly disappeared and they put Shawn Michaels in instead because Lawler had supposedly had sex with a 15-year-old girl. And yeah, I was just reading all about that because I totally forgot about all that stuff. All right, we also have a Godfather. I thought this one, I was getting a top loader out because it looked like it was something different, but I always forget that the Legends ones have a little bit of different coloring to them, but there's nothing that's special about that one. Okay, Gable Stevenson. I still don't believe that he's ever going to wrestle. Who's this one? Shanky. Gable. Oh, this is kind of a newish style. What's this one? Cubic? Oh my god, it is. I was joking too. I don't think I had a cubic before. I was just trying to guess what the name of it would be with all those little cubes in the background. So an out of 49 cubic Raquel Gonzalez. So what is she now? Is she Rodriguez or Gonzalez now? I don't even know. All right, and we have a Vortex. A Vortex Austin Theory. Unnumbered, but that's a sweet looking card. We're going to put that in here anyway because that's a nice looking card. All right, looks like this may have been a Hobo box. This could be I don't know. I bought enough of these. There better be a freaking auto in at least one of these goddamn boxes. Okay, we've got Nash Carter, Grayson Waller. That's a funky one. The Mega Powers. Is that a special? Galactic Mega Powers. That's a cool one. That was when I was that was about the only time that I became a fan of Hogan for a tiny little bit. Because he was with Macho. And it's like, well, if Macho trusts him, I trust him. And then Macho didn't trust him. And then I was like, screw him. Macho doesn't trust him. I don't trust him either. Alaya Astro. Is Alaya still around? Some of these ones, it's like I've been hitting Alaya cards since like what, 2017 NXT. And it's like, is she still here? It kind of shocks me. Alright, we've got a killer Shockwave. Unnumbered, unspecial, but still really, really cool Shockwave of Rhea Ripley. Stick that down here. All right, we're on to our last pack. Looks like we're on a Hobo box. I'm guessing this is a Hobo box. All right, Shayna Baszler, Kofi Kingston, Pete Dunne, Elektra Lopez. Which one was she? Oh, she was with a fractal Elektra Lopez. So she was the one with Santos Escobar and the Lucha suits, right? And then they just ditched her when they went up to NXT, or they went up to the main roster. And our main one is a Rock Legends card. Alright, so number one was a Hobo box. Alright, I was kind of thinking, do I need to buy these Revolution boxes? But then it's like, it's fun to open stuff, and maybe I'll hit something pretty cool, but then maybe I'll just get a whole bunch of freaking parallels out of this stuff too. Okay, let's see here. God, we got a lot of stuff out of this one. At least there are a lot of parallels, but there's not a lot of numbered parallels. Numbered parallels, there's only like 3 of them. Let's see. That's numbered. That's numbered. That's numbered. All right. So our regular parallels. We've got, I got to remember what these are called again. Astro, Jerry the King Lawler. Astro, Elia. Astro, these are like all Astros. Braun Breaker. Groove, Ilya Dragunov. Galactic Mega Powers. That one was a nothing. That one was a nothing. And I think this one was a nothing. Yeah. Okay. Electra Lopez is a fractal. All right. So for parallels, we've got 6 parallels. Then we have 4 inserts. Because these are... Oh, no. Hogan was a parallel. Sorry. The Hogan Revolution Astro is also a parallel here. We'll put him by Lawler. Put the legend by the chumpster. All right, so insert cards. We've got the Vortex, Austin Theory. We've got the Shockwave, Rhea Ripley. And we've got the Liftoff of Charlotte Flair. There's those. There's that. And then our numbered stuff from in here. We have a Santos Escobar Angular out of 199. Put him in front. We've got a Vortex number 1 out of 99 of Shotzi. And we have a Raquel Rodriguez out of 49 cubic. Okay, so, decent box, a few parallels that I would keep, but the rest of them are not really stuff that would go into my collection. So, actually, who would I keep out of this one? I like Santos Escobar. I like Lawler. I like Ilya. I like Macho Man. I do like Shotzi. That's about it. Austin Theory, not too bad either. Alright, so let's just stick Shotzi in front here. Sticker by Bret Hart. And let's hope our second box here is not so much Hobo, but more Hobby. Okay, Revolution. Now, yeah, what was, I don't know, I guess, what was Panini thinking with these sets? Like, I guess I got to go back to the whole Panini way of thinking, is that Panini really, really thinks that collectors love 1,000 parallels of one card, which it's understandable. That's the way you collect. That's the way you collect. But I don't think Panini totally understood the wrestling collector's mindset of we like autos. We like autos and things to collect more than parallels. So it's a wrestling collector versus a card collector problem with what Panini has done, especially with this set. Loomis, Stifler's mom, Casey Catanzaro. Oh, well, there now we know we're getting a hot box now. We've got an Astro of the Great Khali. Great Khali Astro card? Like, come on. There's nothing better than that. And please don't comment and be like, do you know the Great Khali isn't a very good wrestler? I know. I'm joking. China. Regular base Legends card. Okay. I don't even know what the Revolution autos even look like because I haven't hit one of it from this set yet. We've got the Cheyenne Zion Quinn. Reggie, isn't he like Puzzles or something like that now? Shotzi. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice card. Sometimes they feel thicker too. A Sunburst out of 99 of the Great Miz. Screw the Great Khali. We got the Great Miz going now up here. That's nice. I like those Sunburst ones. The Sunburst ones really stand out because with the wrestler in the center, it really makes them pop. We got a Supernova of Edge. Was it on Cornette's? I can't remember if it was on Cornette's thing that I was listening to or if it was Road Dogg that I was listening to. Maybe it was Road Dogg. Somebody asked if Edge has finally made it to being one of the 4 on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest of all time. And it's like, come on. Edge is good. He's really good. But there are at least 20 to 25 wrestlers that almost any wrestling fan will put ahead of Edge for the Mount Rushmore of the greatest of all time. You don't put Edge on the greatest of all time. Maybe if you were doing like the greatest Canadian wrestlers of all time, he would fit in there. Or like the greatest blonde tag teams from the Attitude Era, you could put him on there. I don't know. All right, it just kind of made me laugh that someone must have been that like hard of a fan of Edge to think that he was going to go on to the Mount Rushmore. All right, Kushida, Rhea, Randy Orton. We got another Mega Powers. We got that other Mega Powers before. This is a 149 Cosmic Mega Powers. That's pretty nice. That means I'm keeping at least one of the Mega Powers cards for my collection. Put them right there in front. And we have our Vortex, which is just a regular base Vortex insert card of Bronson Breakker. And once again, yes, I know his name is Braun Breaker. Okay, on our next one. I really shouldn't be such a dick about stuff, but sometimes I just have to be. All right, Bobby Lashley, Saray, The Miz. We've got an Astro, an Astro Gable card. All right, are we doing another Hobo box? I know I shouldn't bring it up because then I just jinx myself on it, but... Alright, we've got Eric and Ivar base. They came in like gangbusters, and then they got demoted really fast, and then they came back like gangbusters, and now they're jobbers again. Like, what is with that? That tag team was killer. Alright, one of my most hated, Bailey, Baron Corbin, rookie card of Electra Lopez again. We've got the Astro of Zion Quinn. And under that is another Vortex card. Let's get Zion Quinn over here. We've got a Vortex of Liv Morgan. Now, I've always been a bigger fan of Liv Morgan than I was of Bliss, and way more than Mandy Rose. But I don't know. There's just something about her character that just never does it for me anymore. I don't know. She seems like she's kind of being just forced on us as this we're supposed to cheer for. We have to cheer for her. I don't know. Roderick Strong, Braun Breaker, Aliyah. Oh, there's Encino Man himself. A Groove, Encino Man, Von Wagner. And... oh, come on. This should be a sign that this box should be like a killer box. Come on. Great Khali base. 2 packs to go. Are we not going to have an auto on this entire thing of these 2 packs? Come on. Zach, I almost call him James. Zach Gibson. Seth freaking Rollins. Damian freaking Priest. Reggie. Astro of Reggie Puzzles, whatever his name is now, down there in NXT. And we have a Shockwave of Miss Mandy Rose. Alright, 1 pack to go. 1 pack to go, and then I'm going to be apologizing for this freaking pack, I guess. Alright, Rick Boogs. Jinder Mahal. I know it's Jinder Mahal. Becky Lynch. We have a Bailey Fractal. Yep. A Bailey Fractal. Oops. Bailey Fractal. And the last card is just a regular base Undertaker and Kane Brothers of Destruction. That one's really nice, though. Why does that one look nicer? Maybe it's because it's actual stars on the card. Alright, so Hobo break. Just call it what it is. We had a Hobo break this time. Alright, so what was even numbered? Like, was there much up here that was actually numbered? Was Bailey numbered? No, this would be a waste of a number anyway. Is that Von Wagner numbered? What the hell? Did we only get 2 numbered cards this time? Did I miss something? That one's numbered. Seriously? 2 numbered cards? I feel like I feel like I shot by something in that pack. There's no way I missed anything because they're all just the regular base stuff, right? I just feel like we got kind of gypped on this one. All right, well, we missed the Edge Supernova. I guess I just threw that back down because it was Edge and we were talking about him there for a little bit. Oh, yeah, it looks like that is it for that one. I just feel like something's missing, but oh, wait, yes, there is. Freaking auto. Okay, so we've got that Supernova Edge. We have an Astro, Great Khali. A Groove, is it? Yeah, a Groove of Von Wagner. A regular Vortex of Braun Breaker. Astro Chad Gable. A regular Shockwave Mandy Rose. Fractal Bailey. Astro Reggie. A regular Vortex of Liv. An Astro of Zion Quinn. And our only 2 numbered ones in here is, of course, the Hulk Hogan Mega Powers out of 149. And that is what is it? Cosmic. And we have our out of 99 Sunburst, Starburst, whatever, The Miz. Okay, so there we go. Hobo boxes of Revolution. Once again, there's gotta be, like, I've got to hit an auto in something. I'm not going to keep going back and buying these boxes and hoping for an auto, but at least I do have a few more boxes that maybe I'll get something in, but 2 boxes in a row with nothing, that's kind of defeating, but we'll deal with it. There we go. There's 2 of our most awesome hits from these ones is Sunburst of Shotzi and a Sunburst of The Miz. No auto. Hobo boxes from Panini once again for their old Revolution stuff. That's it on this one. I guess I got to apologize on the end of that one. It was still fun to break, still fun to look at the cards, but it's still kind of a piss off when the cards that you're looking at don't have any autos on them. Come on, Panini, get your act together and put together some boxes for actual wrestling collectors for once. Okay, that's the end of my complaint there. That's it on this one. Stay tuned. One more break coming up in a couple of days, and we're going to do 2 more Revolution Hobo boxes. Hopefully one of those Hobo boxes will turn into a hobby box. If they don't, then we did a 4 Hobo box break, and then I'm just going to be not happy with Panini at all. Okay, that's it for me. See you guys on the next one. Please come back. Please don't run away. Like, share, subscribe. Actually, you don't have to like this one. Just share and subscribe this. Don't even share this one. Just subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell them to come back. We're going to have better breaks. We're going to have better videos after this one. I hope. I was going to say I promise, but I got to hope because I know we got 2 more Revolutions to break into, and who knows what's going to happen on those ones. Okay, that's it for me. See you guys on the next one. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Have a good whatever you're doing, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.